Hi class, happy Monday and welcome to week 8. Here we are, it's the week before spring break, so that's something to look forward to. I actually have quite a few announcements this week, so bear with me. I will try to make sure that we squeeze in a few minutes at the end for our freebie exam question. Okay, so we are going to cover chapter 6 this week in Management 422. It's about training evaluation. So you'll learn about all different types of methods, ways, certain categories of training evaluation and certain ways to collect data. So there's a lot in training evaluation this week, chapter 6. There's a discussion board up, and it relates to actually a fascinating and somewhat sad topic that if we were in class we would have some good discussion about, but labor standards in the garment district is something that you will read about and learn about, and then you will apply what you learned in terms of training evaluation to kind of weigh in on that topic. So kind of interesting. I like to try to bring in some relevant topics that relate to outside things in terms of training and development. So hopefully you'll find that interesting. Let's see, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, well, first of all, spring break is next week. So that's exciting. Hopefully we'll have some good weather for that. But there's no discussion boards or work that's due, of course, during spring break. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Then let's see. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the group project. So we do have a group project at the end of the semester, and there's a couple things that I wanted you to know regarding the group project. So first of all, it's all explained in the syllabus. Take a look at the syllabus for more information on the group project. But just a few things. So you're already in groups. You already know which groups you're in. But if you're not sure, check out the course basics section. You not only are in groups, but you also are assigned to an organization, a company already. And they're companies that there's a little summary after each chapter in the book. So take a look at, once you refresh your memory on which group and which company, take a look at the little blurb about it in the book. Now, your job in your group for your group project is to research more about the company than is in the book. It's in the book because it has an outstanding training and development aspect to it, something that's really unique. And so that's why I want you to use that company and learn even more about what they do in terms of training and development. Now, there are 4 specific questions outlined in the syllabus, and your job, your deliverable in your group, is to give a presentation, but first research what that training and development, what that company does in terms of training and development. So give an overview of the company, discuss a little bit about the organization in general. The second thing, you're going to discuss what the issue is that the training and development helps overcome. So what problem does the company have? And you can look at the questions. If it's not relevant to your company, then skip it. But I'm referring to these 4 questions in the syllabus, so take a look at those. How is this company's approach to training and development extraordinary? Why do you think it was put in your textbook? Then finally, from the lens of an HR manager, now that you've been through most of this course, what do you think the company did? What do you think was effective? And would you have implemented training differently based on what you've learned? So those are just in general the 4 questions, but again, take a look at the syllabus. It explains them more clearly. Your job as a group is to research the company's training and development and record a 7-minute presentation on it. You're going to submit it in 2 places. You're going to submit it to the Dropbox on the course basics page for me to grade it. And then you're also going to post it on our last week of the discussion board for other people to watch it and comment on it. So that's just a little bit about the group project. The reason I'm explaining it is because I want you to start thinking about it now. Okay, so I think that's all in terms of announcements that I have. I do want to just take a quick sec to give you your exam question. So it's about formative evaluation, one of the types that you'll learn about in this chapter. Formative evaluation involves collecting data about a training program from trainees, mainly through blank. And the correct answer is their opinions and feelings about the program. The last thing that I wanted to just quickly mention, actually, that I just reminded myself of, is that when we come back from spring break, and let me just make sure here, when we come back from spring break, you do have exam 2. And so just put that in the back of your mind, that the week after spring break, we have exam 2, which covers chapters 4, 5, and 6. So with that, happy St. Patrick's Day and have a great spring break.